Okay, we got a jet coming over, spraying it, just vectored really hard, leaving a short trail. Looks like a FedEx, I'm sure, because it looks like 3 trails. Yeah, FedEx. Let's see here. Oh, 2 of them, one right behind each other. Look at that. Oh, wait, maybe it's... No, that one's almost too far out. Come on. Okay, there's a FedEx there. It's probably that one. It looks a little bit too far north, though. And then 2 here, a Delta. Oh, those are further south, closer to the Salton Sea. And a UPS. So I wonder if they're spraying. Where are they out of? The UPS. The Deltas out of Orange County again. I don't know why they're coming so far south. The UPS out of Ontario. The FedEx is always going LAX to Memphis. Yep. So there's the FedEx. And it's leaving one of the short trails. So they are geoengineering the valley this morning to some degree. Just not hitting it hard like they were. On Tuesday. And yesterday morning, when I was driving out here, it was almost raining over on the coast. Heavy drizzle. All the way until I got to the high desert. And then it cleared up. So, I mean, it's kind of typical for Southern California. They call it June gloom. It's usually just a cloud base that rolls in off the ocean, and just sometimes it'll go as far as inland as 20 miles and just be there all day and maybe clear up later in the afternoon. But I used to live right on the beach, and it would just be like right on the sand, and then you'd walk like 1 block up and it would be clear. So it all kind of depends on, I guess, how it burns off. And there'd be days where it would just be socked in like that all day, right along the beach. You go, like I said, just a block or 2, and it would be all sunny, all socked in on the coast. So, all right, that FedEx was leaving one of the short trails. There it goes, heading off to Memphis. And it already did its vector, but it's going to vector again right here. Watch. If it's going to Memphis, it has to start turning a little bit more north, which it will. There it goes now. Starting to vector a little more north, but when it first came into the valley, it was heading directly east, and then it made a hard vector when it was right up, coming over the top of San Jacinto there. But not a lot of activity. So, kind of a quiet morning for jet traffic and the chemical toxic aerosol spraying. And that FedEx just came through, and now look, nothing behind it. So usually this time of morning, there would just be jet after jet. So they are interested in spraying the valley to some degree, but there should just be jet after jet lining up coming over. If we go over to LA here, let's see where they're all going. Maybe they're routing the jets more over the top of the San Gabriel Mountains here. Let's see. That one, Delta. That's Orange County to Salt Lake City. So, see, that's heading directly more north. Look, it took off and went north. So, again, why that would be the most correct route. Why are they coming? LAX is right in here. What's that one? Huh. Appeared to be a lot of traffic. American, Raleigh out of LAX. There's LAX. Okay, here we go. Look at all those jets there. There's a FedEx. Let's see where that one's going. Oh, that one's landing. Dallas to LA. Yeah. Lots of jets take. Okay, here's the FedEx here. Let's see where this one's. Okay, LAX to Memphis just took off. So I bet that one's going to be coming over the valley here. in about 15-20 minutes. This FedEx right there, because that's the see, now it's turning, heading south. We'll follow this, and we'll follow it all the way to here. I'm not gonna run the camera the whole time here, but I'll check back on it when it's coming over the mountain. We'll see if this one's spraying. Just took off from LAX, and the LAX one's from Memphis. You know, why don't they come and just go straight and go over the San Gabriels? Why do they come this far south? Well, it's because they're geoengineering the valley or elsewhere further south. So again, these FedEx pilots, they got to know, you know, the reason why these jets are being routed. See, now it's starting to turn around, and I bet it comes over. So we'll check back here in about 15 minutes, and we'll see if this FedEx flight FX431 comes through the valley, and it will probably have a short trail like that last DC-10 that came through. Is that what this one is? Yep, DC-10. So, okay, here's the FedEx now, rounding the Pacific Palos Verdes up there, point up there. So, and it is, I guarantee it's going to be coming over. One out there. Is it spraying? Oh, there you go. So there's one, but it's not showing up on flight radar. Those don't show up on flight radar for some reason. Just up there chemtrailing, I guess, but we'll check back here just to see what that FedEx coming out of LAX is doing this morning. I bet it comes over spraying a short trail like that last one. Here it is going right over the top of Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, as you can see. So there's the FedEx heading this way. Came south. Why didn't it just go again? Why didn't it just head more north and over the San Gabriels rather than come down here and go over top of San Jacinto here, and then vector again back to the northeast? So we'll check on it when it's coming over the mountain here. It'll be coming over, and my bet is that it'll be leaving 3 short trails, or 2. Sometimes these DC-10s only leave 2 trails, as if the tail engine is not on. It's the aerosol. Okay, here's that FedEx again, just went over Lake Elsinore area. So came out of LAX, LA County, dropped down into Orange County, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Mission Viejo, a little north of San Clemente. Went to San Clemente High School. And now it's heading towards Hemet and heading this way. So next time I check, I'll be coming over the mountain here, like I've been saying. I bet it's going to be spraying 3 trails, because that's what that last FedEx was doing. But we will see. Should be here in about 5 minutes. And that's right where it's headed. There you go. Should be coming right over the top here. Okay, here's that FedEx coming over, and it's not leaving its trail. So unlike that other FedEx that came through that was leaving the short trail, this one isn't. I figured it would be because the other one was, but it's not. And there it is right there. But again, it just shows how they can turn off and on the aerosol sprays, because there's nothing coming out of this one. And that last one, there was 3 trails. Lost it. Hard to keep steady without a tripod, but I don't. Yeah, it's hard to see now because it's really kind of shows how much aerosol stuff there is in the sky when you can't even really see it, because I can hardly see the jet now because it's all kind of whited out up there. But anyways, that was definitely that FedEx, and it's not leaving the trail, but at some point I'm sure it will be turning on its aerosol. I figured it would have it on or turn it on when it came into the valley, but again, that just proves that you get 2 basically identical DC-10s FedEx, one leaving 3 trails and one leaving Absolutely nothing. And even those short trails are chemical aerosols. Okay, here's that FedEx out over Joshua Tree now. I wouldn't be able to see it even if it was spraying at this point. And that's the path it took out of LAX. Came down out of LA County, LA, and then my session just timed out. Oh well. But anyways, no jets coming in behind it. So not a lot of jets coming through the valley. A few of them spraying, a few not. So doesn't seem like they're real interested in saturating the valley this morning. But routing most of the air traffic elsewhere. But I'm sure there's reasons for what they do. Oh, here's one up here. I didn't see that one. And these ones usually go in this direction, you know, heading from the north, going south, like this one here. They don't show up on flight radar. So, because that one's, you know, coming from the northwest, heading southeast, like it's going either to Mexico or San Diego. Maybe I'll pull that one up just out of curiosity, see if it should be down towards the Salton Sea. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. That jet that was going this direction was heading south towards the Salton Sea. It's not on here. There's no jets. It's one plane right there, and that's just a little small going to Blythe, Ontario to Blythe. Small private plane. But that one that was just leaving that trail, heading southeast, coming from the northwest, is not on here. Nowhere to be seen, because it would be coming right down this way. It would be right about in here right now, and there's no jets there. So again, those jets rarely go in that direction for some reason, are never on flight radar. So are they just up there spraying the chemicals? I don't know. But no other jets coming through. Nothing. One little private plane there. So, another little private plane there. And that's it. Don't see any jets heading this way. And when they're geoengineering the valley and spraying heavy, it's jet after jet after jet this time of morning. So, that's my report this morning. Link all these together and throw them on YouTube. People can comment, but I just do this for let people know what's going on. Just kind of monitor the jet spray and the geoengineering, and I'm sure there's somebody that looks at this that knows we're watching them. At least they know we're watching them. We know what's going on. So their judgment's coming. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. He's coming soon. Accept Jesus Christ as your Savior. He's our only hope. My only hope. Your only hope. No. That's the end of my report here. Oh, Mr. Mockingbird chasing the crow. Aggressive little birds. There he goes, back to his nest. Shoe crow. Crows eat their babies, I'm sure. I've seen crows gang up on doves out here and pigeons. Rip them apart. They can be mean, nasty birds. Okay, here's another jet coming through. I didn't pull it up on flight radar, but just showing that it's not leaving the trail. Looks like not Delta. You know, it looks like oh, what is that one? The yellow and blue tail. Air Allegiant, maybe? Anyway, it's not leaving the trail, as you can see. Yeah, that's what that was. Air Allegiant that just flew over, not spraying. There it is. So where was that one going? Not leaving a trail. LAX to Memphis, huh? Taking the same route as the FedEx's. But as you saw, it was leaving no trail. So not a lot of spraying going on in the valley today. Okay, here's the southwest going through, leaving a short trail. go southwest, but again, not a lot of activity today. And just the short, non-sticky trails. Oh, here's another example. So here we go. We got the southwest. Even that trail right there. And then we got another one right over here. Let's see if I can even focus in on it right there. Leaving no trail. That's Delta. That's a Delta Airlines leaving no trail. So there you go again. Just showing how some of the jets leave trails and some of them don't. And that Delta right there, doesn't want to focus in. But anyways, you can see it's not leaving a trail. Okay, here's that southwest that was leaving a trail, LAX to Dallas. And then probably this one here, that was the southwest, and it was leaving a trail. LAX to Dallas. And then the Delta that wasn't leaving a trail was the Alta. Okay, that was 39,000 feet, supposedly. And now that Delta would be, well, it was on there. There it is right there. Yep, Delta. And that one supposedly is at 36,000 feet. So supposedly a difference of 3,000 feet. And again, whether they leave trails or not has nothing to do with the altitude. So Delta not leaving a trail. Kansas City, LAX, Kansas City, 36,000 feet. Southwest leaving a trail. Flying at supposedly, oh, now it's down 38,000 feet. So there's not a big difference in the altitude. But again, it has nothing to do with the altitude. They're aerosols, not condensation trails. Plus it's pretty hot and dry here today. I'm sure it's hot and dry up there too. I mean, obviously not as hot, but so anyways, and here's another one not spraying. So that southwest and that Delta southwest was spraying. This looks like a United or American. Yeah, it's pretty high up there. I bet it's up around 38,000 feet too, so how come it's not leaving a trail like that southwest was? So I don't see anything else.